How are we doing, punters? Welcome back to the Fake Jiddler Show, episode 4. And before we begin this episode, I just want to start by thanking all you beautiful sex people for the support we had for episode 3. Cheers for that. Anyway, it's time we crack on with episode 4. Now, I've got a very special guest in for you today. They're probably one of Glasgow's second biggest overall band, I would say.
Third.
Yeah.
Who's second?
And Roy's first?
Well, Dead Pony are up there.
Ah, fuck.
Right, starting your interview off strong
They
there.
can.
They can.
Take it.
Billy, who's number 2?
Who's number 2? Oh, no, you're the one that said, who do you say? No, bigger than
The vegan leather.
Vegan leather.
Fair. Fucking valid.
Anyway, we're in the studio with the lovely Gallus. So how have we been doing today, boys? Yeah, feeling
Oh,
good.
mate, good. We were out last night, weren't we? Oh, God. We all went into what we met up. It was the first, this felt like the first good day of the year of this year. Eh?
Weather-wise,
First day of
Yeah.
yeah.
So we were supposed
I
to go.
just had a really shit 2 months.
Yeah, we were supposed to go, and we were supposed to go to the studio for 2 hours. We were there for an hour and then just went to the pub.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We got stuff done though.
It was
Kinda.
class,
Yeah,
man.
we got some like logistics dealt with.
Yeah.
It's nice.
We got the aim and soundboard done.
Yes. Yeah. Just as a disclaimer, Eamon for some reason couldn't make it. Why, Eamon? I expect a message from you when this comes out. But we've substituted it. Jen Luca has brought in a nice little photo of Eamon, and we've brought a little soundboard so he can reply to all the questions I give him.
Yes.
What are some other things we can say?
Well, you can either have
Yes.
or you can have.
No. I think we should get Eamon to introduce himself.
Okay.
Eamon. Ewins, EWINS.
There we go.
What photo did you do?
This one.
Oh, that story about that photo was hilarious.
What was it again?
It was at his work. He's like he does like set breaking downs and stuff.
Yeah.
And the people at his work were like, oh, this people who are taking the contract want to see a photo of who's going to be taking the set down to make sure they're like appropriate looking. Eamon sent that photo. Didn't get the job.
I don't know.
You can see why.
He looks handsome.
Ah, well,
He looks
that
absolutely
was-
beautiful.
He's a nice looking
Get a piece of MD's door.
Anyway,
Yes.
so I want to take you guys back in a time machine, a hot tub time machine, if you will,
Right,
to the start of Gallus. So
right.
tell us a little bit about that.
Well, not well.
Yeah. know
yeah,
your
yeah.
place, mate. 27 to well, you probably better start on the actual founding
So-
member.
It started on Thursday, the 12th of September, 1996. And
Far back.
yeah, no, it was like 2017. Me and Eamon had been playing together for years, just like weren't really doing anything. We like didn't play any gigs or anything. Then we decided to start a band, and we asked Barry to I think you offered to do it.
No,
We
but
were in the pub. I can't remember.
yeah, I think I might. No, I was about to say no. You asked me. I think I might have asked you.
Yeah, because he was doing acting.
Yeah, I was studying acting at college, and
And for some reason we thought that would make him. A
yeah,
good
you
singer.
were. It was a lot of punk man. I was like, okay, I'll give you a bash.
Yeah.
We were straight for about 2 years because of that.
Might still be.
Yeah.
But what pub was that? Were you in?
Bar.
Counting
It was Bar Gallus and Dumbarton Road.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and then
I wonder how you got the name.
named the band after. It was lazy thinking when you really put your mind.
I mean,
into it.
Imagine
would
you in
have
like the
been-
Transport Museum or something like that.
But in my research, I spoke to some friends of the band, and they said that it might be an urban legend that it was named after the bar. But is it official that it is?
Yeah,
Who said that? Yeah, I want to know this.
Who's questioned it? They all
Yeah.
drank while I was in the pub.
Shout out to Dallin at UWS.
Ah,
yeah.
Shout out Dallin.
Oh, 100.
I
The
thought
amount of times that you said it's named after that fucking pub. It's 20th time on this podcast, probably.
Can confirm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But guys played your first gig at a very iconic venue. One of your first gigs at King Tut's.
Think that's
And now I've got the thing here. So you were supporting Mob alongside 0141.
0141.
0141,
Yeah.
sorry. And I can tell how long ago this was because I think if we have it here, they'll have ticket stubs for that.
Oh my God.
That's mental.
Now, I don't know when King Tut stopped doing actual physical tickets, but
Have they stopped it now?
yeah, it's all on your phone now. It's
How can you not
2025.
get it,
QR
man?
codes and all that. Yeah.
To be fair, it was an absolute nightmare having to like go and send all them out because we had to like.
Yeah,
sell
you had to pick them
ourselves
up
and
at Tuts and then.
that. I'm pretty sure that's my
Remember putting them
flat.
behind? Remember getting envelopes and sticking them behind the bar?
Yeah,
Put
yeah.
names on it. Yeah.
Oh,
But that gig sold out as well.
Did it?
Yeah.
Did it sell out? We sold 80 tickets, I remember.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Well, first gig, that's great.
It's decent. It tuts as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your first ticket was your first gig for Vegan Leather?
First gig for Vegan Leather
Didn't
was
sell
a
out.
different podcast. It was
Jim's Bar.
Jim's Bar in QMU.
But did you sell it? Because I feel like
Nah.
your first gig when everyone's coming to see you, especially when you're young.
Yeah.
We didn't really have, me and Matt didn't have friends growing up though.
Because what was our second gig? Was that the one at the box?
Nah, that was the
Classic
third,
Grand.
the second gig we put on ourselves at. I can't remember the name of the place, but it's shut down now.
13th. No.
13th.
Oh,
floor,
yeah,
You signed the
Um,
petition?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
Yeah. Fucking
I think
hard
so.
work, isn't it, man?
Yeah. No, wait, when did that shut?
2 years ago now.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
You guys
Pay
played
your
it right, though.
staff, you fucking.
Then you, as you said, you played 13th Note, you played Box, you played Record Factory and Broadcast in your early years. So it's quite busy for your early years, you know?
That was all in one summer and all.
Yeah.
In the space of 2 weeks, mate. We did like.
Oh yeah.
We were playing broadcast twice a week at one point. It was mental.
I don't think that was till later though.
Yeah, no.
But on Friday, the 25th of November, you guys played a massive headline at Broadcast.
Friday, 25th of November.
Can't remember.
What was it?
Oh wait.
Oh,
Was
yeah, it was an EP launched it.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
never seen the fucking light
So,
of day again, man.
interesting thing about that. So, obviously, I scoured back on your Instagram and I saw that you had the poster for an EP launch.
Yeah.
So I scoured back on your Spotify and your SoundCloud, and I couldn't find anything of this EP.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Go
This
on.
mysterious EP, which I should have things for, which are not showing up at the minute. But I scoured about and I found an old interview that you had, and I found a link to the old EP. Which
No
I'll show you
way,
because
can
I
you
can't
get
find it
it?
on this, but I will send it to my editor and put it up. But unfortunately, it doesn't work.
Doesn't
Doesn't
well,
work. None of the
Thank
songs play.
God.
Yeah.
But you can access it.
Can you?
Yeah,
Well,
I'll show you after this. But why have we not seen this? Why can we still not see this? EP?
It's crap.
Yeah,
it's
it's proper
really crap.
shit.
Big shout out to Gene Studio. They're an amazing studio and Rolling Phase class, but we were just not class at the time. We were absolutely.
we kinda rushed into that.
Yeah, we've got quite a history of rushing ourselves into things. We'd only had like 3 or 4 rehearsals until you booked us a show at
I
King
didn't
Duck.
book it.
No, you did. You sent
No,
the
but
emails.
I sent it right stuff.
You
to get
said,
booked.
yeah, you
I
said.
didn't do the booking.
And then we just
That
had
would
to
mean-
2 weeks to like make a set after.
Yeah,
like,
we
rehearsing
actually-
for
we
5
got-
times.
Our first gig nearly wasn't that one. We got offered the gig at a different venue, and then the next day we got the Tuts offer, and
Wow.
we're like, let's do Tuts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
it's probably quite shite patter, but
Yeah, and then we just end up like saying, "Oh, we hadn't even finished EP. I don't even think we recorded the EP yet, and we emailed Broadcast to put our gig on for releasing the EP. It was something stupid. like
nah, because we done it in the summer, the EP, but it was. End
Are you
of
sure?
November.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
yeah.
November.
that. Yeah, it was just really rushed, and we were really
Not
bad
happy
at
with
the
it,
time.
and just
Yeah,
aye. But you played about town again after that EP launch. You played the Priory. Remember that place?
place.
When did that shut again? The Priory.
2 years ago as well,
2
wasn't
years
it?
ago.
2 years ago as well.
Yeah, just after COVID.
Yeah, so gutting.
Yeah.
I never. I'm too young to have ever went to it. So
No, how old
No.
are you?
I'm 19.
No.
All right.
I was like 17 when it shut. So
Well,
I'm not 10 years older than you.
you were in 1995.
95, yeah.
3 of us are. You're 96.
Yeah.
God,
Who's
man.
your
I
baby?
feel unsafe right now.
So you should, Jake. So you should.
Friday was just insane. Friday day.
Really?
Oh, it was
Yeah.
class,
I've heard
man.
stories about
It's
it.
just like Jokey, who's our manager. He started the Friday, in the amount that was the first time I saw Gallus.
Oh
Was
wow.
in the Friday. Like I don't know when because I was really drunk.
There's also fucking hundreds of them and all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are guys were playing there like, every weekend at some point.
Yeah.
Jake, we
Eh,
played. What Jake? We played more. Right or broadcast.
That's
Right,
probably-
But
That-
it's
that
very,
doesn't-
very
yeah.
tight, I reckon. But it was
Yeah.
hundreds
But
of
yeah,
times.
Friday was just the best.
Aye.
Just the best.
So I've heard. So I've heard. But you guys dropped your first single called "Nice" on the 28th of
Yeah.
March 2018, and by your sister did the artwork for that. didn't
Yeah,
she?
my sister Louise. Yeah, that was our birthday present.
I forgot about that.
Aye.
Yeah.
Well, why have you not taken down "Nice"? Do you actually like that song?
Oh yeah, we still
Yeah.
play that.
Aye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good song.
I'd very regularly say we peaked at nice. No, I'm
Because you
joking.
say it every gig.
Yeah. Best song we ever written. It was first. We just got really lucky. Eamon done most of that.
What are Eamon's thoughts on Nice?
Yes.
And then I think that was the first time I've wrote lyrics to a song and thought this isn't complete garbage. And that it was just wasn't the fact that it was our first good song, it was our first song that wasn't terrible, so it made it look even better.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Okay.
sure with that song as well, it was redone the morning that we recorded it because Johnny Madden told us to move. We had the chorus was like an outro. The part
Yeah,
chorus was like an
yeah.
outro. Then he was like, move that and make that the chorus because that's the best bit.
Aye.
And then we were like, okay. And he
Aye.
basically had to like restructure.
Yeah,
like,
I
told us
can't.
what
Yeah,
to
I can't
do,
remember
and
what
we
it
were like,
sounded.
oh shit, yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, I can't remember what it sounded like before Johnny was what,
Nah, nah.
but it was probably crap.
Nah, I think it was fine. It was just like,
You just need to be
Dunno.
nicer to yourself.
yeah.
No, at that point, at that point, we were guff, absolute
There's
guff.
some alright songs that died.
What?
There's some alright songs that got left.
You got what ones?
I don't want to.
Yeah,
say,
we'll get.
I don't want to say what I think's alright.
Yeah.
All right.
If Eamon was here, he would be like,
But yeah, he.
That's just shit. That's just shit. What would Damon say?
"What did he
He would say,
No."
Nah,
it's
there
gonna
was
get
some
funnier and
alright
funnier.
songs, but then some of them, I don't know,
Yeah.
they're not as good as what's there now.
Ah.
Aye, but at a certain point, you guys had a huge year. I mean, a massive year. So you guys played Stag and Dagger Fest.
Yeah.
You played Tenement Trail 2018 and 2019, which is crazy. You headlined King Tut's as part of King Tut's Summer Nights. And what I was really surprised about, I didn't know this, but you guys were set to play Transmit 2020. It was obviously pushed back to September of 2021. And I was like 15. But like,
Being a
We're
show,
gonna
like-
get you to stop
Yeah.
telling. You're going to stop telling us what age you are at these things, Jake,
but
because it's going to make me upset.
That I'm pretty sure that was like 90% of that lineup rolled over for like 2 years, 1 year.
year and a half?
You're not, basically, yeah.
Ah, yeah, 'cause they did schedule it for
2021.
July 2021, and then they moved it back to September.
Yeah.
And because was it not some folk had like they'd been booked before they like broken, and then they were like suddenly
Massive.
massive. Like
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Sam Fender was.
He was up middle in the main stage.
he
and
was
all
booked,
that,
and then he.
but he could have
blew it
headlined
up.
at one
Yeah.
point. I remember that. Yeah, that was actually things started kicking up then.
if you think about it, you guys only started a couple of years before that.
2017,
Yeah.
and we had a very good 2018. 2019 was very good as well.
In the space of 3 years, you're already playing Transmit. And
Yeah.
that's insane for a band to be doing that.
Stag and Dagger and Tenement Sale as well were absolutely class. Tenement Sale has just been such a good time for bands, man.
See that first Stag and Dagger? Was that the
CCA? I
CCA
believe?
one?
Yeah,
That
that
was
was a
pretty cool.
great show.
Yeah, that was mental.
CC is a great venue.
Yeah, great.
Aye.
Yeah,
They've been doing moves recently since nobody's going to the garage anymore.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
of course, that's good.
moves.
That's good,
But
yeah. Which is good actually because it was nearly shutting down, was it not?
was it? I didn't know that.
think so.
It might have been. aye.
The cafe downstairs. That
Saramago.
yeah, is that shut?
That shut, yeah. But
You're
the
going there
CCA was also facing closure, but I think it gets saved.
Yeah, I thought the whole thing had shut.
No.
But anyway, before we continue on with the interview, I think it's time to get a little bit of music going. So I've been told we have an exclusive live performance that we have, not in the studio, but
Oh,
live
yeah.
set that you've pre-recorded.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
what song are you going to be playing for us first?
Oh, what should we do? Citizen Health? No, that's already been done, isn't
That's
it?
already been done. What ones are there?
We could do Marmalade.
Marmalade, yeah.
Yeah.
Marmalade.
Let's do
It's a
Marmalade.
Screamer, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I just called our own song a screamer in a podcast, man. What is wrong with me? Fucking
This is
hell.
Marmalade, and according to Barry, it's a screamer.
Yeah.
Watch the space I'm out for. Truth be told, this room is warm. All the birds that
That was brilliant. That was a screamer, according to Mary.
Really good, man. I know. I shouldn't have said that.
Anyway, I think it's time we get on with a little game. How about that?
Yeah.
So it's called Call Yourself a Musician.
Right.
So this is our scores so far. Sister Mads are in the lead with 10.
Out of.
I think it's 12.
Is this a quiz?
Yes.
Well.
Mackenzie's getting it.
Yeah.
It was all Mackenzie.
Was it? Oh,
Yeah.
of course, of course.
Z-Bet's got 9. Soapbox were pretty atrocious.
As long as we beat Soapbox, we're
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we've got a wee timer going. We'll get it. So just answer whenever you feel it, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
What chart position in the official Scottish albums chart did your debut album We Don't Like the People We've Become reach?
Oh, 26.
Correct. What band headlined the main stage at Butte Fest on Saturday when you guys played the festival in 2023?
Pentatonic scale.
No, they were the.
Scary for.
Correct.
Yeah, yes.
Yep.
Name one of the bands who played No Mean City, the charity all day and festival in Glasgow back in September.
The one in the south side.
Yes.
Soapbox.
Correct.
Yeah.
You and Liam Blair and Anna are members of which Glasgow band?
Oh, Dead Pony.
Correct.
Oh.
Someone other than Barry answer.
I know.
What Scottish band had hits with Mountains, Biblical and The Captain?
Biffy Clyro.
Correct. Which famous Glasgow music venue resides at the top of Byers Road?
Top of Byers Road.
Mhm.
Correct.
It's almost like you guys are headlining. Which Glasgow band were due to headline Edinburgh's Hogmanay party in 2024 before it was cancelled due to weather?
Pulp.
Wrong.
Ah, crap.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Keep going. Keep going.
Who's the man in this photo?
Mackenzie. Well, legend.
Give that in a second. Who played the Mash House in Edinburgh in 2024 as part of your Live in Scotland tour? But what band supported you in Edinburgh? What two bands?
Oh,
San Jose.
no.
No, it wasn't. It
Oh, that
was-
one.
What?
Right, that from
It
the
was,
Mash House.
it was Soapbox.
And
Aye, what's the box in
Was it San Jose?
San
San Jose.
San Jose.
Yeah.
correct.
Oh, got mixed up with.
name the Scottish duo from Coatbridge that have been announced at this year's summer nights at the bandstand in Kelvin Grove Park that had hits with Labour of Love and Looking for Linda.
I think I know it, but I'm
Coatbridge.
afraid.
What?
I think I know it, but I'm afraid.
Go
Who
say
is
it.
That's it.
Is it the Beta Band?
Wrong.
You idiot.
Who was it?
Yeah, Edinburgh and Crash. You and Crash.
Because the Beta Band are getting back together. Anyway.
This Scottish post-rock band formed in 1995 in Glasgow and have recently released their 11th studio album, The Bad Fire. The band consists of Stuart Braithwaite, Barry
Oh.
Burns, Dominic Ashington and
Mogwai.
Mogwai.
Correct. Number 12. Which American rapper is headlining the Friday night of this year's Transmit?
50
50 Cent.
Correct. What
Many
year
men.
was the last ever Tea in the Park?
2016.
2016, yeah.
So you've just dropped your brand new single, Just Desserts. Tell me the exact runtime for that song.
3 minutes and.
You'll know that, surely.
Is it 3 minutes and 36 seconds?
Can I have a second one just to see? 3 minutes and 54 seconds.
You're both wrong.
All right.
3:33.
Still wrong.
4
36.
minutes. 4 minutes.
Right, anyway.
What? There's supposed to be one.
Sorry.
Is this from the Spotify though? Take it from Spotify or the video?
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Tina Sangre's released their debut single in March of 2022. What was the name of that song?
Oh,
All right.
Correct.
yeah.
You've done it.
Was that?
So, 15 or so questions, you guys got 2 wrong.
Brain
There we
boxes.
go.
Brain
Are
boxes.
we at the top? Surely.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the even say?
Yes. So we'll write it on the thing. I'll take you guys off that.
Brilliant.
Right up to the top, Jake.
13, yep.
Here we go.
Gallus, the smartest band.
We'll say,
in
Barry,
Glasgow.
that was you. Well done.
Oh, listen, that's all on tour. That's all we do. All we do is wee quizzes.
5K
Oh
minute.
my God.
Clyde Boy one. Sorry.
I bet you listen to George Bowie and you play along.
Yeah,
Well-
well, we don't because we're not driving at that time in the morning. But if we were, we would.
Like
we
Barry
don't need
in
to
the
because we're
car
doing them
is
anyway.
constantly quizzing us about 5K minutes, so we're very up to date. I host quizzes as well, so like we're all brain boxes. We don't
Yeah.
know lots of stuff.
Yeah.
Loads of stuff.
No,
All things that
none of
don't
it's
matter,
useful.
we
Aye.
know. Yeah,
Make common sense.
I love it. I love it.
So well done on the quiz, guys.
Thank you very much.
Smart at the minute, smartest band in Glasgow.
Mackenzie's
We'll have to see
absolutely
what
getting
happens.
it. Sorry, Mackenzie. Not sorry.
We love him. Actually,
Put him up.
I
Put him
don't have
up.
this photo.
Aye,
So,
geese it over.
Put it next to him, innit?
there we go.
Right.
There we go.
Wow, so we love Shack.
Yes.
It's a lovely photos wearing a Gallus t-shirt.
Yeah.
That was the there was a really short-lived live EP that we released that we had to not have released anymore. And he was on the cover.
History of that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
it lasted a couple of hours.
Literally 15 minutes of fame for Mackenzie.
Yeah.
No mean city and System Has don't exist. It was just being on that cover. That was
Yeah,
Yeah, doesn't need that now.
But Let's get back to the interview. So after the pandemic, you guys came out with a bang. You obviously played your postponed Transmit in September of 2021. And after that, you announced your huge UK and also European dates. You played Ireland, Belgium, the Netherlands. But it was huge for you guys to just start playing in Europe. Only after a couple of years of you guys starting.
Yeah.
What was that like?
Do you know what?
Do you remember running towards the ferry? We just made that ferry. Like when we were going, there was torrential rain going down the
Oh
M23.
my god, that was
Yeah.
Thought we were gonna die.
yeah, that was crap.
Yeah.
Where was that?
That was going to. Is that going to Rockholman and that?
No,
nah,
that was when we went to Paris first.
Yeah, it was when we were going to Paris. We were
Oh, the
going
October
to
tour?
the one just outside Brighton. We were driving down to
Oh yeah,
New Haven.
New Haven.
that was yeah.
Got really good knowledge of ferry timetables.
We have missed one ferry.
Mhm.
Have
Yeah.
we? Oh yeah. But we had a flexi ticket, and there was,
Yeah.
when you go
Yeah.
to Cali, there's
But
one every 20
it's
minutes.
absolutely class. It's like surpassed every expectation I ever thought of joining a band that would go to Europe and all these other countries
Aye.
that we have played. It's absolutely unreal.
Mm.
And
You're very
and
enthusiastic about that.
well, no, the
Absolutely
thing
unreal.
is, the state of being in a band is it's your only excuse for a holiday. So you get to see it from positive from both sides.
Aye. But there's a few little bits of this short window of excellence, you could call it, that I've highlighted. So you guys played a huge headliner at SWG3 with some amazing support bands. So you had Tina Sandwich,
San
the
Jose.
Wit, the Wit. Let me say my notes. Do you want to host the show?
Sorry. Nah.
So you had Tina Sandwich, the Wits, who are now Paparazzi,
Oh.
and San Jose, one of my personal favourite bands coming out of Glasgow at the minute.
Yeah,
So
nice
did you guys choose these acts because they were some of your favourite new bands, or were you just sort of given these?
No.
we chose them.
Really?
Yeah, well, we done the post. We thought it would be a good thing to let people suggest who to support
Oh, okay.
because we are, as the fact that you're 19 and we are 29, you're 28, 27.
Oh,
28.
28.
What?
Yeah,
You're
28.
like we are out with like the knowledge of like what's going on. And the thing about doing like local shows, especially in Glasgow, is you need to give the bands like need to give bigger bands that were doing it for us. We need to do it for other bands.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we put a post up saying who can do it, and then we just picked from like who was all suggesting us, and they were all the best.
Aye.
What we all digged. at the
Well,
time.
I wasn't at that one, mostly because I wasn't 18 at the time.
was that an 18? That was a 14 plus.
That was a
show.
14 plus.
Was it?
Are we cousin game?
But,
Maybe I will be hosting the show.
but it does look like an amazing lineup.
Yeah, it's
and
class, man.
it almost rivals the first No Mean City in just the amount of great bands that are on that.
Yeah.
But number 2, so you guys had a very busy summer schedule, and you played a festival in the Isle of Bute called Bute Fest.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
I
yeah.
want to be a
I have a little question. Do you recognise this man right here?
Well, obviously it's me. I
Yeah.
remember talking to hundreds of people. Who's that?
That's my dad.
No way!
Yeah.
Oh, that's class.
Just as a thing.
Love Beauty Fest.
There you go. See, you love my dad.
I think I do remember. As you can see, I'm absolutely canned.
One of the things that happened with Beauty Fest is we were playing Rock Omen a few weeks before,
Okay.
and we were gifted this bottle of whiskey.
Oh, that was terrible. That was.
It was kind of sort of fake like export sort of thing you would get in mainland Europe.
It was like proper Lidl whiskey.
But it was proper. It said
Middle
brewed-
aisle.
it said it was distilled in Coat Bridge, right? And I was talking to my pal Suzanne, right? She lives in Coat Bridge. She was from there, and I said, she said, "There's no distillery. There's nowhere there could be a distillery here. I don't know what's going on." It was complete rocket fuel.
Oh, it's crazy. Thing is, see to a Belgian or a Dutchman
Yes.
or woman, that whiskey is probably like, oh my god, I wonder where this is from in Scotland. It seems so
Nah,
Scottish.
give them
and-
credit. Give them credit.
no,
They'd
but
have known that.
It was brutal, and we were all just trying to mix it with lemonade just to get it down. It's
Yeah.
brutal,
Yeah.
but that's probably at the end of the torrential storm.
Yeah, because it was a beautiful day. Of like,
Yeah.
and
That full, it's like sunshine.
yeah, it was unreal. But then, like, the worst sleep I ever had during the night was at Butte Fest because, like, my everyone's
It just
head
collapsed.
get
Aye.
waterlogged and all
Yeah,
that.
it was
But
great.
I've loved it, man. It's
Great
not
thing.
happening anymore as well.
Is it?
Oh, oh.
Yeah,
That's weird because I'm playing it this summer.
I think that's the last ever year. They
I
do it.
don't know about that.
I'm pretty sure.
Because
Oh,
from what I know, so
nonsense.
this is my knowledge of Beautyfest coming in here.
Be honest.
So my dad goes every year. He loves
Uh-huh.
Beautyfest and he loves Gallus as well. But every year they say it's going to be the last year.
every
year,
year, is
every
it?
year,
Yeah.
every year, like, oh, the finances look bad. I don't know if we can do it again. But they always just end up doing it.
Oh, right. So I'm not talking shit. They did say it was going to be their last
You
year.
say a lot more than the last
Beautyfest,
gigs
you
we sell it.
slag.
What's the lineup this year? Have you announced it?
It's all right. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Can't be. He played it last year.
He was, and I was at that one. The sound check was awful for that. It was about 40 minutes.
Oh, really?
While the set was supposed to be going on.
Oh dear.
It's all right. There's a few
Power
guys
went
on.
off when you played. Like,
Oh no, we got to stay on stage and literally 40 seconds later the power to the whole festival shut off.
Yeah.
For like for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
This is not a
no.
good advertisement for Beauty.
No, it's amazing. I love it, man.
Festivals.
Yeah, I
It
just
is.
thought it was just a lot of fun.
Best
And
thing
it
to
was-
do
I
when
want to
you're
be nice
going.
now. I don't want
What?
to be kicked off the lineup.
The best thing to do when you're going, go to
Wemsby Station Bar.
train station bar.
Oh, yeah.
Where you go in there, you get a wee pint, and it's class vibes.
Yeah.
And then you got,
I,
then you get on the
I
ferry.
genuinely think that's what my top 5 favourite pubs in
Oh, it's
Scotland.
great. I want to go back just for that.
That pub.
And Beautyfest class.
Yeah, would
Aye.
recommend it.
But another bit I'd like to highlight in your time of success is in June of 2023. You obviously dropped a wee thing called an album called "We Don't Like the People We've Become."
Oh, yeah.
So we actually got it right here.
Oh, two signed, dude.
I have no idea how this got signed. I think I must. Did you do like an assay thing?
So that's
Yeah,
This
yeah,
must
that's
have been
like-
an
'cause
assay.
that's the only time we would have used a silver Sharpie. Well,
Yeah.
we've never used them anything apart from the SI side.
That is crazy pen knowledge.
You need
There's a signature missing from that.
You're
who's
serious.
There's only
missing?
four. There's only four, and there's 5 of them.
Wait,
I
hold
know,
on.
Doesn't it, you?
There's no me.
You were
John,
on
look at-
holiday, were you not?
No, I joined. Oh, wait, did you get in Glasgow or the HMV one maybe?
I think my dad bought it because he's such a big Gallus fan.
Yeah.
Have you?
I've got a
Jan,
pen right now.
Right, cool.
Get it
Give us a sec. Barry, could you get it for me? Because
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
wired
yeah.
in.
It's a different color of Sharpie, but it's all right.
Well, actually, this is a good thing.
You signing
Barry.
for Jan?
Barry, what are you doing?
Well, this is the thing. Now you get a proper thing, right? So, let's see.
Put a wee message.
You need to do what you do to
Right. So
and then
what we do here, right? If to know it's genuine, you might have fakes out there, right? You gotta fucking get a picture of yourself, fucking colour in the glasses.
he does that to everyone.
I do it to every fucking one. Couple of these, couple of that, and we goatee. So I don't know if you can see that there. genuine album gala signature. If I ain't got that, it's fake. Send it back.
It's literally the second time he's
Yeah.
on it.
Well, hope your dad enjoys that.
I'm sure you will.
Here's
Wow.
the pen. I've got
That's-
it.
That's class, Jake.
Okay. Well, I'm happy to say I do have a very exclusively signed one. Films
The
in it as
real
well.
deal.
See when I resell this on eBay in a couple of years.
£24.
Before we continue with the interview, I'd like to thank our sponsor for the show, Jake's Vinyl, Cumbernauld #1 vinyl store. Find it on eBay. If you Google Cumbernauld Record Stores, it's the first thing that comes up. Now, the boys for Gallus are modelling a few of our selections. These are all up on the eBay right now. What can you tell us about these albums, Barry?
This is Wire by Chairs Missing, and they're an English rock band, and the album was released in 1978.
Do you like the album?
Yes. Love it, some might say. Oh.
What other albums can we buy on the Jake's Vinyl?
So what we've got here
eBay?
is the Fall Totalis Turns. Is that the right pronunciation of that?
Hmm.
There's like a wee E line here.
Yeah, let's just say yeah.
Let's say that. You know the Fall, English post-punk band. This one came out in
Marky
1980. It's a
Smith,
live album. The first side has 21 minutes of songs, and then the second side has 22 minutes and 19 seconds of songs.
Brilliant.
That's a lot of songs.
Yeah, there's a lot of songs and you can buy it all on Jake's Vinyl on eBay. What other ones have we got?
This is Theatre of Hate Revolution. I believe Revolution is the album title. I can't currently see the front.
Yeah,
This album came out in 1984.
long
or
time
William.
ago.
Yeah. And yeah, they're a post-punk band from, I think they're English, but I can't say for sure.
The only way to find out is by buying the record.
Yeah.
Jake's, thank you for that. You can buy all of these on Jake's Vinyl on eBay. Cumbernauld #1 online record store. Get it checked out. The link is in the description. Anyway, so with this time of success you guys had in this short space of time, would you guys say you're probably one of the most popular
Bands in the
bands?
world.
Yeah, let's say the world. The world.
Let Eamon answer that.
Yes.
Most popular. I
Think-
don't.
In Glasgow, let's say.
I
Let's be
don't know,
generous.
man. Like,
Depends who you ask.
yeah, I'm just having fun, and people seem to still want to come see our shows, and that's the thing they focus on the most.
That's the most important thing,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
Being able to play and do that. It's kind of hard to
Yeah.
quantify success in that. I think success for us is just playing and being able to release music.
Yeah.
Being able to travel the way we've been traveling and travel with like the bands such as because the scenes at the moment is still amazing. Like
Yes.
going on a tour with Dead Pony and Soapbox, like two unreal bands are probably like maybe if not more popular than us at the moment. No for long, but we'll take
Yeah.
we'll take that fucking title back. I was kidding on. I'm actually really bitter about it all. We are the biggest.
But I wanted to see how popular you guys were. So I took to the streets of Glasgow to ask the people.
Not a single person, I bet. Not a
Roll the video.
So we are here in the grotty west end of Glasgow, Studentsville, Scotland. We are here at the famous bar Gallus. Now we're going to go about here and ask everyone what they think about the band Gallus. Have you heard of Gallus before?
Yes, I have heard of Gallus, yes. They're great.
Do you like them?
I do, yes, very much so, very much so.
You seen them live?
Yes, I have actually, yeah.
Favourite Gallus song?
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
Thank you. We're at the QMU. I saw Gallus play there once, supporting Dead Pony with Soapbox. Let's keep going, let's keep walking. Hi, excuse me. Hiya, do you like music? Do you know of a band called Gallus? Okay, thank you. Do you guys like music?
Yep.
Do you like Glasgow music?
I don't listen to much Glasgow music.
Have you ever heard of a band called Gallus though?
No.
Tour in Europe, headlined at the stage at TRNSMT this year.
No.
Ah, thank you anyway. Have you ever heard of a band called Gallus?
I have heard of a band called Gallus.
You ever seen them live?
I have.
SWG3? What's your favourite song?
Fruit Flies.
Fruit Flies? That's a good choice. We're rolling. I was wrongfully told this is the highest point in Glasgow. It's not. It might be, I don't know. I'm not a geologist. So are you guys a fan of Glasgow music?
Yes.
What bands in Glasgow do you know?
Marigold.
Marigold, I know Marigold, yeah, I know one of the bass out there.
Pictures from
You take pictures of Marigold, very nice. Do you know a band called Gallus?
I actually heard of Gallus.
Heard of Gallus before? Do you like them?
I don't know.
You don't know them? Okay, well thank you for your time there.
Thanks.
Hi guys, excuse me, would you guys like to be in an interview?
No thanks.
Together. Together. Get together.
Have you heard of Gallus before? No. Do you know a band called Gallus?
No.
Heard of them, maybe.
You heard of them? Were you at TRNSMT last year?
No.
They headlined the stage there, the river stage. Do you think you'll check out Gallus now that I've spoke to you about them?
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. One more fan for Gallus. Let's make it snappy, huh? Let's make it snappy. Okay, we're out in the streets, so I'm a fan of Dead Pony t-shirt. Do you like Gallus? They supported them on their UK tour.
I don't think I've ever heard of them actually. What kind of music is it?
Alt rock sort of thing.
Probably would be up my street.
Yeah, you ever heard of Soapbox?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, do you like them?
I don't think I've heard of them, but just not
Okay.
at the moment.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a neighbour.
I don't know what this bridge is called. I don't know what that river's called. I frankly don't know where I am, but I think we can conclude that nobody's ever heard of Gallus. Back to the water.
It's safe to say people in Glasgow have never heard of you.
Yeah.
Probably.
But in the Jiddler household the other day, we had some sad news.
Oh.
So my beloved cat, Staunch, sadly passed away a couple of weeks ago. So we made him into a hat,
Yes.
Oh.
and we've put questions inside it.
Yes.
Staunch
Oh.
questions that say staunch.
So, yeah, staunch
Yeah.
questions. So we're going to pass it around. Everyone take one.
Okay.
And you have to answer honestly, no matter what the question is.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So I'll pass it over to you first.
On you go, Paul.
Oh crap.
You can move the microphone.
Oh,
but-
can I
I have
move
to drop Staunch.
Oh, that's way easier.
Okay, wait, is this an actual cat?
It's
fucking app.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
Oh man.
Yes, it is.
You still drunk?
Move your mic closer to you, Paul.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Do you want me to read it now?
Yeah. Read it.
Okay, right.
So,
Okay. What other band names were in the mix before deciding on Gallus? I can tell you that. Eamon wanted Juice Box.
Yeah, actually.
The Stroke song.
Yeah, like the Stroke
Wow.
song. But
Wow.
I think he just wanted that. I don't know. I think
it's
he thought
very
it was
close
cool.
to Soapbox. I know they probably went about by then, but
They probably
Yeah.
weren't even fucking born. These are all tiny.
And then his new thing, which he suggested yesterday, and we can't really change it now, but I don't know if this is like a future thing that he wants to do. What was it? Cup of soup thing?
Cup soup.
No,
Oh,
Super-
super heavyweight.
Super heavyweight.
Super
But
heavyweight.
that's not a Gallus one.
No.
There was also like Break a Wish.
Break a wish. Yeah,
Like-
make
like
a wish,
Make a
but
Wish.
like evil.
There was during that time of making the band, I think it might have been Eamon that wanted the band to be called The Alphabet.
Eamon, is this true?
Yes.
Alphabet's a bit synth poppy.
Yeah.
He's-
Alphabet.
Yeah.
Alphabet.
Yeah.
But it was there. Gallus was the shout.
Aye.
Don't ignore
Let's
it.
see what.
Let's see the next question.
My turn.
Yeah.
Watch Staunch.
See how staunch this is. One word of advice. Sorry, advice. What's that again? One word of advice to any new band. Don't do it. Write as much as possible, gig as much as possible, practice as much as possible, meet as many people as possible. Aye. Basically just develop yourself in the scene. Because I know people talk about networking. Networking is going, well, when we were like 18, 19, networking was going to sleazies and
I think it still is.
watching a band and just having
Yeah.
a pint and having something in your back pocket which you can share with another band.
Yeah.
And then you work on something and then you meet more people and then you go on and go on and go on. Because like, as we were coming up here, we noticed the signs for Behind the Noise,
Yeah.
which the first one was when I was in 5th year of high school. If I didn't do that and networked with those people, I wouldn't have been in a band at that time. If
Okay.
I wasn't in that band, I would have hit the road. When I met Jan, then wouldn't have met Barry or Paul. So it's just basically like surround your people with really, really good creative people.
Yeah.
Just drink. That's what
Yeah,
you're
just
saying.
meet
Let's have a
people.
drink.
But yeah, just day shit.
Yeah, but anyone who is looking for networking, there's tons of great places to go. Like obviously we got Psychobuzz. They're great for their networking. Really just go into any gig in Glasgow. There's always one going on, so go to one.
Yeah, but yeah, just basically envelop yourself in the scene and just do lots of shit all the time.
Yeah.
Until you get old and decrepit like us.
That's really nice. Man.
That's very
Wholesome.
nice,
That was yeah. Now I want you.
It's
To,
really a
Way
big one
too
there.
sincere.
Poor dog.
It's a cat.
I want you to give the opposite of advice now.
Tina Sandwich featured on your song "Wash Your Wounds." Dead or alive? Sorry, Tina's dead or alive. sorry, Tiny. Dead or alive? What other singer would you like to feature on one of your songs? I think we've got to think about what kind of song. Are we going from like a kind of? Let's choose like
A Gallus song.
No, but but like a fast Gallus song or one of kind of the slower, groovier ones. If you want a fast one, you want to shout it first. So I'd probably have to go with
Celine Dion.
Celine Dion. Adele would be good, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Danny Brown.
Oh,
Danny Brown,
very
very
cool.
good
See, we
shout.
done the
Yeah.
idols. Just
I did see we did it.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Like, I'll get Danny Brown. He seems fucking mental.
That's
Like,
class.
but I'm for him. I'm absolutely for him.
Yeah, watch out.
Does Eamon get a question?
Yeah, Eamon does get a question actually.
Sick. So, you go.
Hold Staunch back.
And let's see what Eamon has to say. Your least favourite song that you have released. So
We all know
We
what
actually
it is.
know
We
what he would
actually know
say.
what it is.
We actually
yeah.
know the answer to this
Yeah.
one.
so he's going to say,
Eamon. Ewins, E-W-I-N-S.
Yes.
Yeah, let's not say what he would say because people actually do like that song.
it's
I would
looking like a
quite like
mess.
to know.
Looking like a
He
mess.
hates looking like a mess.
I love that song.
So do we.
Yeah. I love a wee bit.
Oh, there we go. Well, it comes favourite song to play live.
All together now. 1, 2, 3. Looking like a mess.
Is it looking like this? I fucking love it. I love it live because people go mental.
Yeah.
Different answers for different reasons. In Europe, my favourite song to play is Actual Factual.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah, it always goes up your well.
Don't really like that.
What?
I don't really like playing it.
Do you not? Love it.
Because we bring it in, right?
Yeah.
And then as soon as you get used to playing it again, we drop it for like 6 months.
Yeah.
So I always kind of, oh yeah, that's how you play it again. Oh wait, we're not playing it anymore.
And any other time, right, Marmalade's on.
Yeah, man.
It's a fucking good
Screamer.
song, man.
See, out
I'm
the
still
new-
absolutely mortified I said that live on a podcast, but yeah, it's really good.
The new
Throw
ones,
Staunch, Barry.
Oh,
Yeah,
throw
just throw Staunch.
Fair dog.
Oh no, you dropped all the questions.
Oh, the
Ah,
new ones
it'll be
are
alright.
just desserts is good.
Oh yeah, I've the new EP, Just As It's is brilliant to do. I have a lot of
I
fun
need to
with
plug
it.
the single.
Yeah. We'll plug your stuff later on. won't we?
Yeah, but it's consummate professional.
Sorry, you know,
even though he's
sorry.
12. Just
Anyway,
banter, man.
everyone in Glasgow knows nobody's safe for the Jiddler.
No, it's
Nobody's safe for the Jiddler.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And including Gallus and that.
Yeah.
So as always, I've went through all your social medias
Oh, no.
to find out any information that I could.
Like our
about you.
personal ones.
Yes.
Oh my
Ah,
Old
yes,
Facebooks that go back to 2012.
man.
Interviewed a few people. Totally just not Tom Facebook books. They told me nothing.
Yeah.
So I want to kick it off with you, Barry.
Yeah.
So this is one for the punters that I think a lot of people might have heard, but the story of how we first actually met.
What? Have me and you met?
Yeah. So you probably don't remember this because you were gone.
With Steven.
So
Oh, no.
it's, it's September of 2024, and we're at Noameen City at the Rum Shack.
All right.
And
I was pissed.
Eamon is actually he would do a service being here because he is involved in this story as well. But I was standing outside and Soapbox had just played a really good set. That set,
Yeah.
if you remember, it was
me
amazing.
too.
And I'm just standing outside, minding my own business, and you come up to me, you're like, "That was amazing, man," and shook my hand.
Thought you were Goose. I remember that. Fucking remember that.
Oh no.
I put up a photo of Angus.
Yeah, I
At
thought
the
you were,
time,
man.
I will say we
But
looked.
that was really,
Both
really
extremely
sad.
handsome men. That's why.
And yeah, I
Thank
was
you.
pretty drunk, man.
Yeah, but,
stop.
You just came up to me and were like, "That was amazing, man." I was like, "What?"
Yeah, I remember.
See, in
Oh,
his
you couldn't
defense,
blame me, man. Could not blame me.
we'd done a like pub crawl that day.
Is that when we went to the Starbar and all
Yeah,
that?
went like down the south side up. Yeah, so he would.
Yeah.
I left before that because I had to get home. But he was.
As long as I wasn't nasty, I was just rude.
In that, but if Eamon was here, he could tell us. But when the uninvited, well, I think it's just uninvited, we're headlining.
Yeah.
That, and I was trying to take a wee video from Instagram, and he comes up behind me, and I think he said, "Are you doing Jiddler?" And I remember going to the boys at SMC, shout out SMC, and I was like, "Gallus making next week."
No.
Gallus making next week. Yeah.
Oh,
And
that's
it turns out
funny.
he thought it was Angus again.
Oh, no.
You prick.
The other thing is,
Has he ever had people come up to him thinking that
Yes.
they're you?
So I can't. These are from a while back, but it's Sleazy's on Halloween. Angus's girlfriend came up to me and she was like, "I was with my sister, and we saw you from behind, and she thought you were Angus."
Yeah, well.
So
Well, at least it's not just stupid asses
No.
making the mistake.
we don't like that alike, but in certain
Similar
angles,
vibe,
with a
similar
certain amount
vibe.
of drinking, a certain amount of light, yeah, we look identical. We're twins.
Yeah.
But you're also, according to Tom for Soapbox, an average runner.
And that, yeah.
What do you think about running? How'd you do it?
How do you do it?
Like,
Yeah, what's your problem, man?
Well, I've got a lot of them, so I run away from them. Yeah, I just enjoy it,
So
man.
we run.
Yeah, did me and Tom go on into? Well, we're always going to, but end up getting too pissed, and
Oh, sorry, Tom.
we're always I myself. You know. Yeah, love it.
Aye.
Yeah,
Big
big fan.
I scoured back your old Facebook. Now, I don't know if this is 100% confirmed, but you're a big fan of Clydebank FC.
Yeah,
So we brought you a little present.
What?
As I can't remember what year it is.
Holy shit.
Oh no!
Vintage
Oh
Clydebank
my
FC kit
God.
with a wet sponsor on it.
That's sick.
And we'll let you hold that for a second. Do you want to try it on? See if it fits?
Get it on, guys.
That's unbelievable.
Mental.
That is sick, man.
What the hell?
Try and get in the frame here. Yeah, there's main camera here. Do we somewhat? See if it fits, because it barely fits me.
It's an absolute nailer, by the way.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Masty. That is actually
Mate, see the t-shirt off underneath that. That's going to fit you perfect, mate. That looks good.
that is sensational.
No. Absolutely no. No. God, no.
It's his. It's his. Yeah.
I just buy football shirts for when I'm on holiday in Spain. Remind me to get that off of my no, so shout out to Mr. Benz, which is next to Mono.
Yeah,
Mr. Benz.
Yeah.
No way.
150 squiddly. Why am I saying that?
What's that?
Yeah.
150?
They are mental. I've been looking for the purple one for years and years and years.
Get the badge in, come on.
Yeah. Yeah, we can.
There you go.
There we go.
Nice one.
I'll send this
Feel
to.
it in my fingers.
I feel it in my toes.
Up it all around me. Not feeling rose.
Is this the live set?
This is the live
Yes. Amen is not here with us, unfortunately. But we have a few little bits about him. So obviously I have done here the Angus mistake. But yes. Yeah, that happened, didn't it, Eamon? Yes. But I've also found out that you play the banjo. Yes. Do you enjoy playing the banjo?
No.
Have you ever played the banjo in a Gallus song before?
No.
Why not?
Amen.
I've played the banjo in the 80s. Does he currently have one?
No, he lost one when he was moving flat, I think.
Yeah. He was amazing.
That was his first instrument.
He's so talented, man.
Incredible at it.
Yeah, banjo
Talented,
and
even.
Talented, handsome and all.
Yeah.
2 pints.
Yes. That's Eamon's nickname.
Yeah,
Fuse.
Fusey or Fuse, yeah.
What's the reason behind Fusey?
So we were all very drunk once, and
As always.
we realised, yeah, man, we have a problem.
Every story you've said.
Yeah,
David Grohl biography.
So many exhibits.
Childs up.
And we were just. Eamon has an endless knowledge about planes. He loves them. He's absolutely obsessed with them.
Yeah, I love him.
Did he call himself the fuselage?
I think
Oh.
Jokey was called
did it.
fuselage.
Ah,
and then
yeah,
it-
so the fuselage is the body of an airplane. So just started calling him the
The
fuselage.
thing is, like,
And then a few more pints deep, it was Fusey,
Fuse,
now Fuse.
Fuse,
The
Fuse.
joke in his deep voice, just it's so funny, man. He's always like, Fusey.
Fusey or yes.
Fuse.
The thing is, they started just calling each other Fuse.
We're in practice, like just put dead pony to it. Like this nickname has been going on for about 2.5 years. I just turned around and was like, I thought we were all called Fuse.
Yeah. Oh, it's funny, man.
Gianluca. So obviously I've been speaking to our dear Dallin a lot about you.
Yes.
All he told me was that you like synthesizers. Yes.
Yeah, no, because I did a synthesizer podcast with Dallin 2016 in UWS.
Wow.
You can still get it
How
somewhere.
was I in 2016?
Don't fucking dare.
2.
11.
Oh,
my
God.
I remember that because we were talking about vegan leather at the time.
Who?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get onto them later.
Oh my god. But it's all about synth. He's a good boy. That was nice.
Yeah, good guy.
Like,
Dallin. Put up a photo of Dallin. And
Legend.
Put it in this heart.
Track onto this picture of Ian.
But obviously, as you said, the vegan leather.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about that.
Well,
Paisley's finest.
Paisley's number one export.
Apart from Pearl Natiri, Gerard Butler, David Snedden,
Who's the
Wool.
Jerry Rafferty.
Yeah, Jerry Rafferty.
Breeze.
Breeze.
The Breeze, yeah.
Castle Becky.
Well, the Breeze. Mary, the other singer in the vegan leather, her cousin was in the Breeze for a bit.
I was talking about like the actual Braze.
Oh right, yeah. No, there's a band called the
Braze.
Breeze.
Yes, sir.
Forgot you guys are
One of the
old, you
boys
don't
at the
know
Braze works in one of the shops in my house every day. When I go in and get food, he's always selling me. He always gives me a wee discount. I'm not going to say exactly where because I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah.
He gives me a wee discount.
But yes, Vegan Leather was a band me and Matthew were with Mary Collins and Duncan for 10 year?
2014, we started. It was me, you, and Duncan.
Yeah,
And then 2015, Mary joined.
Yeah, and I mean, something will happen again. I'm sure at some point. The songs are too good.
Oh, these were amazing. That's why we had to poach you.
That's why
why do you not play anymore?
I think
Is it just because Gallus too much for you?
I think just life in a way. To be honest, like
we put the album out 2019.
COVID really hit us hard.
We had stuff booked for like March
Yeah.
2020. Was the first kind of gigs?
Well, it was like we managed to get a good bit of UK touring done,
Yeah.
and then all the plans that we had, COVID completely scuppered
Aye,
them.
Manchester, I think was Manchester our last gig. before
Leeds
COVID.
was.
Leeds.
Yeah.
Driving back up for Leeds, Kieran Martin, our close friend, was driving the car. He had COVID before we knew it was COVID.
Jeez.
He was dying,
It was
sweating.
dynamite.
He's got a lovely shiny head and a mustache.
It was like Charles Bronson.
He looks at Charles Bronson and those beads of sweat just rushing.
Jesus.
But I just kind of like COVID kind of. We've done stuff since though. We played a show with the Big Day,
Nice.
King Tut's New Year. That was fantastic.
Oh, that was great. I loved
Unbelievable
that.
show.
Was class.
Shout out to Ryan Hunter and the guys at the Big Day and Rosie Watson because that was a
Did you
really
say the
good-
guys at the big day?
Guys at Big Day.
Guys at the Big Day.
Guys at Big Day.
We've
man.
got time. I can't name every single name.
Yeah.
But,
And he doesn't remember them.
Leo, Matty.
The guy that's in the Kenny's music videos.
Excellent videos. But yeah, we played some shows like that. But we'll do something. At some
We'll do
point.
something again.
Jan's still got like a treasure trove of demos on his laptop just sitting there.
I think it'd be a shame not to play again.
Yeah,
I don't
we'll
know.
do
When
some.
you're fucking allowed, boys, right? Focus on us.
When lockdown lifts.
So, Matt.
Yo.
Matthew.
What's happening?
So obviously we spoke about how you were in the vegan leather.
Yes.
And we went into very much detail, but I've also found out you're a big wrestling fan.
Oh.
Like WWE or like ICW or what?
Been at a few ICW shows.
Nice.
WWE's my first love. Watched a wee bit of AEW. It's kind of shit now. So just watch WWE.
Aye?
Yeah,
Who's your favourite wrestler?
AJ Styles.
I have no idea. I
I'll
know
pick-
John Cena, The Rock.
I'll pick a bit. Kurt Angle.
Okay, I know Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle. He's good.
You
Yeah.
suck.
Yeah.
You suck.
He's good.
But you're obviously quite well known for being a bartender at Vinyl Bar.
Yes.
I've seen you there plenty of times.
I DJ'd, didn't I?
Probably. 2005.
I got in Vinyl Bar yesterday.
Did you actually?
I genuinely did.
Fuck, I DJ at Vinyl. I don't know there anymore. So I
You don't
don't.
work there anymore?
Nah, sadly not, man.
I didn't. Now my research looks.
No. To be fair, I was in Vinyl last night and it says, "Where are you working here again?" I was just like, "I've not worked here since the last shift was Tenement Trail."
Wow, that long?
That October, November. Aye.
Jesus.
Yeah, been a while.
But you still the quizmaster at Firewater?
Yes.
Tell what?
Why? Because the money's
actually
pretty good and I enjoy doing it.
You're an amazing quizmaster.
Yeah, you're really good.
yeah,
You've got
I'm
the
yet
quiz
to see
voice
you in
down.
action.
Do you want the quiz voice, son?
You could even, if you want to give us a question, you
You
can
want a new question?
Yeah,
these
yeah,
are my
yeah,
questions.
yeah.
Let me pick a good one here. Test one.
Cheers, man.
Give an introduction before
It's a
you do
very
it as well.
staunch
Be
question.
professional.
Right, okay, let's see what we've got here to work with. Yeah, Firewater every Wednesday 8 PM. I'm hosting the quiz, £100 cash prize. Get a bun-up squash, you're coming last.
Start already.
Round number 5, general knowledge. This for double points. Who's better, Gallus or the vegan leather?
Yeah. It's fucking us.
What do you mean us? As all
I know exactly.
It's all-
exactly.
Us-
No,
us could
I
be
can say
anyone.
us and mean Gallus. You
Guys,
can say us and mean
it's
both.
now answer time. The correct answer is none of us. We're both shite.
We're both really bad. Nah,
But
you
yeah, Quizmaster
fucking
time.
great, man.
Quizzing is good. Good fun.
Alright, so
Yeah.
I remember like one time you came back after like a marking break, and me and Suze were there, and you just started it off by saying, "All right, shaggers." It just absolutely floored me.
Man, just like happy ever sure we're having a good time. It's not university
Aye.
challenge, you know what I mean?
back when I was on the radio, I used to do my sort of STV voice.
Yeah.
You hold out words a little bit. When you're on the radio, you hold out your words a little bit more because you're an STV.
Welcome to Firewater Bar and Grill.
We should do quizzing together.
We should,
Yeah.
man. I do need somebody to do the marking because my wrist now sounds like a concrete mixer from all the years of marking.
Anyway,
Definitely marking.
I'll contact you after this and we'll
Yeah,
sort
bro.
something out. Paul.
Yo.
So you're actually cousins with Eamon?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then,
cousins.
as you said, that you kind of formed the band together. So have you sort of
Yeah, kind of.
been playing music with him since you were really young?
Yeah, but it was just like, I don't know, like Blink-182, Foo Fighters.
Because I know you've been
covers.
playing drums for a long time since you were 11.
Do you? I didn't know
You said that. You said that in an interview about 3 years ago.
Oh, did I?
Yeah,
I didn't know I got interviewed 3 years ago.
you've got some page.
Yeah,
Will.
you got that.
Yeah.
So you've been playing drums since you were 11.
Yeah. Yeah, I started when I was in first year at high school,
Okay.
which was probably before you were born.
What,
Nah, it wasn't.
what year? What year was it?
It was shit. When was it? It was like 2007.
I was 2. So.
Yeah.
Jesus.
My God,
You don't get taught
man.
by somebody.
Oh my God, no.
Nah, I got
Do you
lessons.
remember, like, do you ever have, like, now that's what I call music CDs or
Yeah,
the
I'm not
box?
that
Or, do you ever
young.
Scuzz or
Oh,
Kerrang
yeah,
TV?
Kerrang. You don't know
That guy.
Kerrang, sure.
Oh wait, here's one. What was your first games console?
My first what?
First
like,
games
games
console.
Games console.
Oh, 360. No, is it a Wii maybe?
Oh, that's a wee man. I can remember getting it.
Yeah, I'm
and
getting
like,
away.
and being fucking like, oh,
To be fair, start off when you had the PS3, Xbox 360, and a Wii at the same time as like your three go-to. That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
My fucking one was a Dreamcast.
Yeah,
Loved
Wait,
it,
we were
man.
having this
I
little
loved it.
conversation. So behind us, I have some
Oh, yeah, I
old,
saw them.
old FIFAs
What's
here.
the point in you having that? Throw it in your
I could
dad
really go and play
was
But we were looking at it from the Mega Drive.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was that the first FIFA?
Yeah,
Think
No, that was
the first.
94. I think 94 was.
the cartridges.
Beautiful.
Mate, that was well cool.
That's
That's
nice.
You ever
sick.
bought a game recently that's not digital, like an actual case?
Yeah,
Yeah,
And,
that's
this
that.
comes
That's
with a novel. This one.
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah, hell.
brilliant.
That's amazing.
Oh, the
Yeah.
little
Right.
sliver of paper that you get these days.
See, I used to love it because I mean, I've played 3 video games in my life, but I've played them to death.
What three?
What 3?
Jack and Daxter,
Class.
Okay.
Jack and Daxter 2, and Star Wars Battlefront 2, the PS2 version.
Oh,
Oh, generational.
That
I'm
really
a-
surprises me that you've only ever played 3 games in your life.
Not my thing, but I
That's-
love those 3
Look at
games.
him, he was out kissing girls.
Isn't that right, Eamon?
No.
Yeah. Anyway, it's time to talk a little bit more about Gallus.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, in more
Good.
recent times, you guys made your return to Transmit, headlining the River Stage,
Yeah.
which is amazing. It's massive.
Yeah,
I can
man.
say that I've had Transmit headliners on my show,
Yeah, technically.
which is what I've been telling everyone.
Jeez.
But
On the CV.
what was that like?
Smelly. There was,
Smelly?
there was a portaler right behind the stage, and see, because you're right by the Clyde,
Yeah.
you get the wind, and then
Gulf
suddenly you
Stream.
get a gust of 2-day-old portaler. So
Well,
yeah,
I'm gonna say it was actually a fun experience.
was great.
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
nice. Like,
That killed
I
me.
met,
portaler.
I met Rick Astley.
oh,
Really?
Yeah,
Did you?
yeah,
What was
yeah.
Rick Astley like? Because this is something I can make into a clip.
What? Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He was really nice, man. He asked like what band. He asked what band we were in. I was like, oh, we're Gallus. And he was like, oh, I think I heard you. I'm going to say it right now. He was talking shite. He was just saying that to be fucking cool.
Yeah, but he was also going into the toilet.
Yeah, no.
Everyone happened at the toilet.
No.
so-
He came out the toilet, and actually, I shouldn't say this, but it took ages because we got interviewed about 3 or 4 times and I remember seeing him going to the toilet. I was like, that's like Castle, that's really cool. And then I think like 2 interviews in, they're probably like 10-15 minute long and all that as well. I'm like, he's still in there. And it wasn't after the 4th interview he came out. Nah, it took ages.
To be fair, like if sometimes a man goes into a bathroom,
I'll
it's
take
really
it
just to get away from it.
Yeah, I'll take it
Sit
out,
on
man.
your
I
phone,
respect it.
do a Sudoku.
No, if you're
walk
Rick Astley, someone's going to notice that you're in there for
Yeah.
Actually,
and judge you for
Fun,
Like
fun
you.
fact.
Yeah.
The first ever Transmit I went to, which was Transmit 2022, it's the only Transmit I've ever been to, was the first time I ever saw you guys. Didn't play, but I saw you. Because I was
that's
I was up
concerning.
the back watching Slicks when they were playing the
Ah,
River Stage.
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
I saw
They
these
were
guys-
great. I
They were
remember
very
them,
good. I just saw like 3 guys dressed in all leather.
I
I was like, why?
2023 was the leather year for Gallus, and then 2024 was the denim year.
yeah. Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
2025 will be the latex year. I'll be ready for that.
But I remember seeing you from behind thinking, what are they doing wearing all that?
Says, what the
Why
hell?
you doing what?
Why are they wearing leather at Transmit? It was roasting.
That's silly, man. Yeah.
And you've worn leather in much hotter places.
Oh yeah, Texas.
To
Primavera, man. It was
actually-
the worst. It was like 35 degree heat. We went there when we played Budapest. 'Cause
What do you want me to do? Walk around not looking cool? Fuck off.
I fell out with you, man. At Primavera, showed up in a leather duster, jeans, and fucking Doc Martens. I had to leave. I was that uncomfortable with it.
Hands in the middle of the night. You're right by the
I can't deal with you.
Wasn't that one?
You do like cool, Paul.
Roasting.
Anyway, so on that Transmit lineup, you always had Dead Pony and Soapbox also playing, who you later went on tour with in December.
Yeah.
You played all over the place. Tell us a little bit about that tour.
Oh man, that was amazing. It was good because I've done a few tour supports to this point, and we've never had a really bad tour with
Always been
another
good.
band, but it's like you have to like break the ice and all that, and make and it's like sort of awkward for the first few shows, and then you get into it, and
Yeah.
it's all good, like fucking
Finished it at QMU, didn't you?
Yeah,
I was that.
well, yeah.
nice.
But that was just from the first to the last because we're already pals.
It was
We
really,
already know each other.
it was so
fun.
comfortable. Like, see, walking into the venue like every day, and it's like some days you're more tired than others, you're more stressed. You might have had to like do like 5-hour drive beforehand or knackered, but see to come in and like everyone, everyone, you're pals. So like the whole kind of feel of everything was nice. It's even you need more time. They're gonna give you more time. You need less time. It was really, really fucking nice.
It'll be the easiest tour we've ever done because we all knew each other. It was brilliant. I loved it. Take me back.
I just remember that QMU one. I can't remember what bit it was, but you just appeared at the top bit.
Yeah, that was cool, man. Shout out Mackenzie. He done a lot of. He was the one dealing with the lead and all that whilst I'm running. And so
Did
as
you have
we've
a
told,
microphone up there?
what?
I didn't know you had a microphone going up there.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. I just saw you up there.
It's on the YouTube and all that as well. But that was awkward, man, because obviously it was up there. It was like, but it was a lot of like, friends and family there. But there was also people that like had difficulty like standing and stuff. And my mum included actually. But when we were talking about what we were going to do, it's like, oh yeah, we'll get a video and you try and get everyone amped up. And I've just not realised that people just want to sit down up this. So in the video, it's so annoying. Because I'm like, everyone, get fucking up! Come on! Not a single person. Everyone's just like,
That's great.
fucking brilliant.
Aye.
Awkward.
But you're coming into something very big very soon. You've got a big tour, haven't you?
Yeah.
We do.
Very big
Yeah.
European tour. So we've got all the dates, not dates, the locations here. We're playing Barcelona, London, Manchester, sunny Glasgow at the More.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hamburg,
Glasgow.
Amsterdam. I've no idea where Corrigan is, but
No,
it's
neither
in
do we.
Belgium.
Warrington.
Corrigan. It's alright, neither do we. I think it's near Brussels.
Yeah, it's like
Is it not
half
more?
an hour away or something.
Is it not near Wallonia or is it still in Flanders?
I don't know, to be honest, but
Don't know.
Belgium's class.
it's
though.
half an hour from Brussels.
Half an hour Brussels. Would that
Yeah.
still, Eamon, would that still make it in the region of Flanders?
Yes.
Great.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to that. That'll be cool.
Yeah. Editor, put a picture of the poster up and point to it.
Excellent
all
graphic
the
design.
dates there. Yeah.
Wow.
All those
Aye.
dates.
We've been working very hard on this new EP, and
Yeah, the
when
EP as well.
we were doing like a lot of it for the Dead Pony tour, and they're all the songs are very polished, very fun to do, and I hope people can experience and have the fun with us.
Yeah. So talking about this EP. What's
Yeah.
coming out? Tell us a little bit about this EP. What can we expect and when's it coming?
It was just after. I'm just gonna speak for the band here. I think after an album of like sort of like deep songs and sort of thinking so internally, we just wanted to sort of have fun with it, and the sort of idea of what if a guy went mental sounded quite good. So there's a lot of songs on the prelude, just to sort of like
It's
theme of-
genuinely like asking the big questions. What if a guy was mental?
yeah. So and we just had fun with it, and it was like very more punky than usual. What we do, more heavier than what we usually do.
Very
We had a
interesting.
lot of fun doing it,
Yeah.
and hope people enjoy it.
Yeah,
I'm
there was a
sure
lot-
they will.
There was a lot of like leaving kind of inhibitions and sort of like better at like just leaving that like at the door and just doing what feels more mental, what feels funner, what feels stupidly heavy. Like,
Yeah.
I took a lot of like inspiration from like pure heightened reality TV, like the 2000s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the EP is called Kill to Drive, and
Okay.
it was from me and Eamon. I don't know why, but we were watching a like Corey like, omnibus in the house, and we were just talking about Richard Hillman And it was like, that's mental. That he was just crazy. I know he's no real, but we were just like, see what he done to Gail Plapp, you're fucked in the canal and all that. Let's write a song about it.
And then he returned.
Aye, but it was in
a
dream sequence.
This year he came back after dying.
Yeah, you weren't, but when was that? That must have been about 2000.
Stop making the boy feel young.
2003.
Stop making you guys
I
feel
think it was
old.
a Christmas special.
It was like it would be a Christmas special. That
I remember when I was
Yeah.
from and all that.
I think it was good.
What year did you say?
I think it was early 2000.
2002 or 3.
Yeah.
I think, definitely.
and then it's like Depressed Beyond Tablets on the EP, which is just a direct rip from Brass Eye.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love Brass Eye.
That Brass
So
Eye's
good. It's
brilliant.
one of the best TV shows ever made.
Yeah.
I think also like What Me Blair Crichton and Dead Boney, like
Yeah,
having
Blair.
him like recording, like, he's great. Like as we were talking about being on tour with our friends, recording with your friends.
Yeah.
Like there is no nervousness. There's no. He will tell you something shite.
Yeah.
We'll tell him
Yeah.
if that sounds shite. Like there's
There's a respect there.
there's respect there. We'll get stuff done, and it's just nice working with somebody that knows exactly what you want to do.
It's really nice going for someone who you can nail the takes and go for a 2 hour lunch as it looks.
Yeah.
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 Did that twice.
Yeah. It's a lot of
Anyway.
nice, it looks.
Let's cut to the chase here of this.
Nice.
Got a show in Glasgow, headliner. When is it?
18th of
Friday.
April, Good Friday.
Good Friday?
Great.
Yeah.
It's a Good Friday to go to a gig, isn't it?
Yeah, Great Friday.
yes.
Are the tickets still available?
You bet.
Yeah. Not a lot, but
Not a lot left.
I know I've secured mine. You should secure yours.
Damn right.
Definitely. Tickets are still available, and if you're about Europe, those points as well. Or if we have any European viewers, we might do. I have no idea. Go to any of those dates
Yeah.
and check out the EP from Gallus. What's it
Yeah.
called again? Sorry?
Cool to drive.
Cool to Drive comes out very, very soon. Unfortunately, boys, we're coming to the end.
Oh,
Yeah, if you-
I've
but-
loved this, by the way. Thank you very
Really
much.
bad, man.
It's been great.
I'm gonna-
But
I'm gonna get
you're
that.
not getting this, man. Nah.
I want to take a look into the Gallus crystal ball
Mhm.
and see what we can expect for Gallus in a couple of years. Maybe not in a couple of years. Let's say 10 years.
10 years.
10 years, 2025, when I'll be 29.
I am. Oh my god.
2035.
We're talking Instagram reels. We're talking Instagram reels the likes of no one's ever seen before. We're talking them in deep abundance. We're talking releasing 4 to 5 songs every year for the next 5 years.
12th studio album.
12, perhaps.
CDs
It
will be back in fashion.
They will.
CDs are coming back in fashion.
Cassettes will be back. Vinyl's out.
Vinyl's out.
Really?
Spotify's out.
And the music playing thing and the pub. That's out also.
That's out also.
I'm going to say, I think day gigs are going to become a thing.
Matinee
in the
shows?
pub.
Oh,
Matinee shows.
how amazing would a matinee gig be?
It'd be brilliant.
Yes,
Do you know how
I
many
would
Have you
fuck
seen
you.
that?
No,
Wouldn't it?
Going
imagine,
at 5 in the afternoon.
no, imagine,
Yeah, it's
imagine playing in a pub beer garden in the middle of summer at 3 in the afternoon.
Mate, that sounds amazing. Let's do that now.
Let's plan it right now.
Yeah.
What bar are we doing it at?
Oh, in 2035.
Good beer
The
garden.
Priory 2.
The prior to,
Yeah, in
Electric
2035.
A bit like that 226 Gallagate. That's quite good.
yeah,
too.
that's really
Yeah.
good. Oh, bad. 100% bad.
Yeah. Sweeney's, a wee gig in
Sweeney's in
Sweeney's.
the
Has it got
park.
the stage in the back
Yeah.
where the karaoke is?
This is right in itself, lad.
Oh, man.
I hate to break it to you.
What?
This already happens.
I know, but an actual,
For once.
nah, but an actual like gig.
Yeah, no, but you've got like day festivals and that.
It'd be good to play a gig in
Yeah.
like in 2035 in the irradiated states of America
Yeah.
after World War 3 and 4.
And
Yeah.
five,
States
possibly.
And 5 possibly. We could play a gig over there in some hazmat suits.
Yeah.
Yeah, up for that. Jiddler, what's happening with this gun?
You're the really only guests that have ever brought up what is on the table.
Well, it's Chekhov's gun on it. It's been there since the start.
Well, I don't really want to fire a gun on camera.
Fuck it.
Do it.
Who am I going to shoot? That's the thing.
The camera.
Yeah, well,
That'd be a good way to end it.
I'll end it, but I'd like to go over these beers first because I've been sitting here for a couple of episodes
Yeah, I feel
called
like
called Jiddler's Tipple.
Holy shit, does he have it?
Yeah. So I just want to give a shout out to the brewery in London called Jiddler's Tipple because as soon as I started following them, they messaged me like another Jiddler.
Amazing.
And
that's
then
class.
Are these like some sort of crazy flavors? Do you know how you get like
I don't know.
ones that are like
Popping
There's
cold.
everyday pale and every.
Do you want to taste one?
Yeah.
Please,
Yeah,
what one do you
fine.
want to taste? 'Cause I got to keep the camera.
Can I?
We have this is hop and cold IPA.
Hop and cold. The pun is radiating towards me. Fuck it, we'll go for that one.
Let me keep the can.
I'm still a wee bit hungover. I don't know if I should be drinking this.
And the other one is everyday pale ale. Then you want to try that?
I'd go for it. I mean, are we?
Oh, you mind if I share that with you?
Why does he do that? Cheers, dude. Oh wait, hang on, Baz. What percentage is yours?
5.5.
Oh, you
What'd you get?
3.8.
They call it Sunday evening.
I don't know.
Got what in the morning?
Before we finish, as a shout out to Jiddler's Tipple, what do we think of their beer?
We'll find out. 2 wee seconds.
That's actually. That's really, really nice.
That's pretty fine, yeah.
What's
Like,
this called?
Hope.
I don't like
Very
the
hoppy.
ales,
Hop
but-
on.
Everyday pale ale.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, Gallus, enjoy the Jiddler's Tipple drink. You have been watching the Fake Jiddler Show, episode 4, with the amazing Gallus. You had a good time, boys?
Cheers.
Lovely
Beautiful
time.
time.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks
Hopefully
for
No
not the last.
problemo. Thank you for watching. Please go in peace and matrimony and whatever else you want to call it, and have a good time.